So hello to all my dear students. Welcome you to Sail to MDS Dental Academy live session. So today's session is about not the academics. I'm not going to teach you any subject, but today's session is about the problem associated around the subject. Means when we are studying, we deal with many problems. Sometimes we become lazy. Sometimes we have thought that I will do this, but we cannot do. So today I am going to address all such problems with you. So what I should do, I will keep few of my questions come from my student through Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and regarding few questions, I will deal whichever you people are asking me. Anywhere you are finding that my voice is not getting clear or my video is getting buffered, just message me. We'll work on it. So aspirants, now you all are knowing that 6 months are left for your NEET examination. Probably the NEET exam is not going to postpone because it was written completely in the NBE that the internship should be complete before 31st March of that corresponding year. So till 31st, people are going to complete the internship. So NEET is not going to get postponed. So now around 180 days are left for your examination. Everybody will tell you that do this, do that. You people will be so much tense. This is the right time where you can assess yourself that whether you are preparing is proper or not. If somebody have not started, they can start their preparation. If somebody is going slow, not properly, or doing some mistake, they can rectify it, because after this the time gap will decrease, so your preparation time will decrease. The 6 months is considered to be the more of the ideal time in preparation. If you give proper 8 to 10 hour duration, if you go according your planning, 6 months is the ideal for your preparation. So today is all about that. Okay, so let's look at the big picture before starting the lecture. So experience, what will happen whenever we are at the beginning of the race and we want to, what we focus that when my race will get over, when I will get win. But we forget the process in between, that how much I have to work hard, how much physical strength I require, how much mental strength is required. The same thing for your preparation. Experience, when we start preparing, everybody aims that we should be in top 300 of the NEET. We should get our dream GDC, AIIMS, or whatever seat you are for. Some students will also keep in their mobile or on their wall, they will stick the college photograph. It's good. But we have to think on the process. So for thinking of process, you have to rely on the present. So how you want to rely on the present? You have to go with the flow experience. What you people are doing, the main thing you are doing, you think so much about the future. You will think that tomorrow I will do that, day after tomorrow I will do that. Rather, take your today's day in a proper manner. Try to make it contributing. Okay, sometimes what happened when you are planning for, I will study 8 hours for a day, and something happen, you have to go out, or if you are in the clinics, more patient have come, then you can give just 2 to 3 hours. Then you feel shit, nothing I have done. Aspirant, use that 2 to 3 hours. They will be adapt to your subject. So my first mantra for today is that go with the flow. Whatever flow is there, try to go with it. A time will come when your flow will be fast. You will get thrust with the help of God. God will thrust in your preparation. When I started my preparation before just 10 to 12 years, in the beginning I was able to study just for 2 to 3 hours. But as time passed, I don't know when the time come for me, 12 to 14 was so easy thing. The same thing experience can happen with you also. So please go with the flow. Fine. So that was the thing. So let's start with the question from the net. So Karuna has asked me how to deal with procrastination. So experience, what is procrastination? You are thinking that, okay, I want to do this, but you cannot do. So in regarding to NEET aspect, how procrastination you can avoid. So what you can do is, whenever we make timetable, we make that we'll study today 8 hours, 10 hours. Don't try to make this timetable. Instead of that, make timetable in this way. Today I am going to complete 5 topics. Today I am going to complete 5 topics of particular chapter or particular subject. Do like this. And see, nobody can complete 5 to 5 topics. If you can complete, it's well and good. Try to complete at least 3 to 4 topics. And that is going to help you in very authenticate way. Okay, so procrastination will come. How to avoid? don't make that numericals value in the beginning. Try to make the subject or concept which you want to study. Let's say, hope today you are after lecture you are planning for 2 to 3 topics before sleeping. I will complete cardiac cycle. I will complete blood pressure. I will complete about the myocardial infarction. Let your mind get active in that way that yeah, I'm going to complete this 3 topic for sure. Then only you should sleep. But if you think like that, half an hour I'll study this, half an hour study this, it is not going to happen because your mind will get diverted in that only. These all are psychological aspects. So whenever you feel that you are not able to go for it, select topics and do it, and try to complete more than 60%. I told in my one lecture that everybody have good habits and bad habits. In NEET preparation, in study, what is bad habit? That for example, 5 things you have decided and you are completing three subjects. So the 3 topic is good habit and 2 topic is your bad habit. So always your good habit should be highest than your bad habit. So that you should follow in your preparation. Now let's come to the question which some student have asked me is how to study. Aspirants, a lot of videos I uploaded on YouTube, and to my premier students also, I am keep on telling that you have to follow this pyramid. See, aspirant, this pyramid I not made by myself. This was my full experience. The student which have selected, my seniors, to student like you which I am interacting, I used to take feedback from them. From that, I made this pyramid. So again, I'm going to explain you about this pyramid. So remember, in bottom of pyramid, you have synopsis and notes. Let's say synopsis from your pulse. You can read notes. If you are part of my academy, I used to send my student notes. So after doing that, only you have to go for the MCQ. If you go directly to the MCQ, you are end up in big trouble, SPS. Remember. So don't go directly on the MCQ. Fine. After reading particular synopsis and notes, go for the MCQ. MCQ also pattern, I am seeing you are following that old pattern only. You are seeing answer. If you are knowing, you are ticking. If you are not knowing what you are doing, then also you are trying to apply. Experience, because of that, you know what will happen when you go for the examination, you have just 45 to 50 seconds for one answer. So wrong thing will be imprinted in your mind. So when you see the question, if you are not knowing that concept, leave it. Go to the another question. And whatever such questions are there in which your concept was weak, try to read from the explanation given behind your synopsis or from my notes. If you find the explanation is not up to the mark proper, then you have to go back to the textbook. That is reverse method of studying your textbook. Aspirant, it is very important. You have to follow. Without textbook, nothing is there. So in this manner, you have to read the textbook. And when you read the textbook, you will get some points for that topic that you make in your notes. So now what you will have the synopsis, you will have my notes, and you will have your own notes. So these 3 things will be there with you, which will help in your preparation. So please, aspirants, my request to you people, follow pyramid, read synopsis notes, go for MCQ, and then textbook reading. Like these 3 you have to do. If you follow these 3 things, I'm assured that you will be in top 1000 for guarantee. Okay, aspirants, let's take the question. So Dr. Karuna is asking regarding the library study. See, aspirants, what is library? It is one type of discipline which is bounded to you, that if you are there, you sit for 45 minutes to 1 hour. That happens. Now, mentally, you have to create such library in you. Few people have cleared the internship, so you not get access to the interns, or few of you are clinician. So what you have to do, aspirants, everybody can sit for a period of 45 to 50 minutes. So when you are sitting for the 45 to 50 minutes, don't try to have a mobile or any distracting factors with you. Just try to focus on the things which you have, that is your study. Try to reward yourself. For example, I always tell my student that after you study 45 minutes, look at the Facebook or look at the WhatsApp, whatever you want, you can look at it, no problem. So whenever you're looking at WhatsApp, don't think about study. And whenever you study, don't think about that social media. So in this manner, you can able to focus yourself. And focus is the key factor in getting the ranks. Fine, experience. So now, this is the common question student asking me. Sir, yes, what are the MCQ book we have to follow additional to Pulse? Experience, no need to follow more and more MCQ book. I have seen many videos on the YouTube, or many people will tell you that Pulse पढ़ लो, last 5 के papers पढ़ लो, read Munir Khan Amit Ashish, deal is done. No experience. This thing was correct before 5 years. If you see last 2 years paper, you see recent AIIMS paper, repeats were negligible. Those students who are very good in concepts, they only have got success. They only have got ranks. So you have to build the concept. How, from where you will get build the concept? By reading synopsis, by reading notes, by reading textbook. You don't have to read the full textbook, but I told you now, you can go in reverse manner to read the textbook. Whatever MCQ we study from the Pulse, Neeraj Vadavan, Gauri Shankar, any book, they test your knowledge. They increase your, thinking capacity. Like such question can also come, and I have to think in that manner. For those, these books are there. So along with Pulse aspirants, no need to go for the another books. Better you from Pulse, you go with the textbook. Try to read little textbook. Automatically, you will get more and more concepts, and that is going to help you. Fine. And I have seen students are telling repeatedly, sir, हम लोग Pulse और नीरज वर्धन पूरा पढ़ लिया. See, experience while reading Neeraj Vardhan, if you are reading questions from them, only those questions will be good with you. You are not going to get great or good with the concepts. So try to learn in concept based manner. So that will help you remembering. You know, just I want to tell you once way how questions are prepared. So everybody will understood this thing. One of my professor is that he used to prepare questions for this AIIMS and NEET examination. So he used to talk with me. So what happened? They will get one guideline that please prepare the question from this textbook only. Then they will have some particular factors. So when they will send the question, that question will get assessed. They will have one plagiarism software. So if I got a chance to prepare the question, and if I'm cut copy from the Dental Pulse or some MCQ book, they will get to know from that plagiarism one. So that question will get rejected. You know what, that professor, out of 15 questions he has sent, only 2 questions get qualified. And if such thing happens, next time they will not get chance to prepare the question. Okay, so all the staff who are preparing question, who is a board members of NB, they are preparing for the AIIMS and for NEET examination, they prepare specific from the textbook only. And they have to give the reference that I had taken from this page number, I have taken from this edition. That's why experience, I made 4 videos, book for the first, second, third, final year. So you refer that textbook only, because that textbook are recommended by NBE people. So from those only questions will be made. When student ask me, sir, which book to prepare, I used to send them the video. Even though they ask me which book to prepare, then I used to tell them, for example, let's say oral surgery, read at least Nilima Malik. They will say, sir, can't we read Balaji? Experience you can read, but it's of no use. Because if the question will come from the Nilima Malik, why to read Balaji? And I'm not saying to read full book. Nobody can read. Even I also can't read. Try to refer the book. That's, for example, if you want to study about the rule for disinfection. Let's say, don't study full disinfection chapter. Go to the index behind the book. Let's say where that rules is given. Just do it. This is the way how you can study your textbook. Fine experience. So please refer these standard books recommended by NB. If you cannot go to the NB website and check, I have made one playlist, books for NEET MDS preparation. You can go through in detail. I have talked even some topics like dermat which you have to study from the navel, that also I have mentioned. So please go through. And now hope you know that why you have to do the MCQ book, to enhance yourself, to check yourself that you're going proper or not. If your concepts are proper, you can answer any damn questions. Okay, experience. Then see, Sunhera Dal, yes, experience. Sir, please give a subject-wise timetable. Sure, dear experience, my number is there in the description box. You can WhatsApp me. I will give you how you have to study the subject. To all my academy students, what we used to do, like for example, Monday we have the lecture for the oral pathology. So I will give them all the important topics that this all we are going to cover. This so you can make the timetable in that manner. Okay, experience. Now we're waiting for the online question. So let's deal with our offline question. Now people are asking me, sir, how you are teaching? Already video is there, experience you can go through, but I am telling you that what is the way of my teaching. See, experience, I am following 3 phase: preparation phase, learning phase, and the revision phase. In preparation phase, I am going to deal with each subject. In learning phase, we used to combine the subject. In revision phase, we used to revise the last 5 to 10 years, all the exam papers. This is the three manner which I am teaching you. And now some students are telling that your lectures for a subject are for 3 to 4 hours or max about 5 to 6 hours. Aspirants, remember, you are going for NEET exam, not for theory exam. There is one saying that if you want to go from Ahmedabad to Mumbai, you have to fill the petrol in your vehicle that much only. Extra petrol is of no use. So same hold for your NEET preparation also. जितना चाहिए उतना ही पढ़ना है, बहुत कम भी नहीं पढ़ना है, बहुत ज़्यादा भी नहीं पढ़ना है. I have foundation batch also, first, second, third, final year. For them, we have 200 to 300 hours for a particular 4 subject. But experience, you have 21 subjects. I cannot teach you bulkier thing. My motto in teaching you is that the most important things. So in that 3 to 4 hours, I am providing you the slides, I'm providing the images, voice notes, video. Along with that, I am taking the practice experience. After that, we will have the exam. So experience, my motto in exam is not to test you that out of 100 you are getting 90 or out of 240 you are getting 200. No. Whenever I prepare the paper, out of 100, 60 questions normal I will take. 40 question I am going to take the unknown question. So with that 40 question, you can prepare more 100 concept. That is always my goal. And whenever you see my those who are part of my academy, when you see my questions, my maximum questions will be all of the above except. Why? You can read concept from those questions. That is the main motto in this preparation phase for conducting exam. I told my student that I am least bothered how many marks you are getting in this preparation phase. Even if you are getting 0 mark out of 100, no problem. But you should work over it. That if I got wrong in 100 questions, I have to go back to the notes, synopsis or textbook and I have to read those 100 concepts. That is my main motto. So whoever student, they are part of my academy, read notes, synopsis, focus on the practice questions I am given and then focus on the papers I am taking. This is the full 4 square you have to complete in the preparation. Okay, aspirants? So this is the manner in which I am teaching. Fine. So let's take, hi Dr. Shadab, how are you? So friends, waiting for your online question. So let's deal with one more offline question. Now experience revision. Now revision is one of the most important things in your preparation. Now experience what happened. Now imagine your exam is there in December. So before 1 month you have to revise. That is mandatory. Now what will happen experience, some students will not able to revise because of the bulkier things they have gone through. If I have the 1,000 paper to read in 1 month, can I read? I cannot read. So that's why experience, because of my notes, because of my synopsis, and because of the notes you have prepared, it is very easy for you to revise before 1 month of the examination. Like you can go with the WhatsApp videos and within a day you can complete 1 to 2 subjects. How much confidence will be there? You can't understand, aspirant. Aspirant, whenever you are making the revision, what is the advantage? For example, right now one MCQ is solving in 1.5 minutes. When you revise, the time duration will be reduced to around 30 to 40 seconds. And that is very mandatory for the exam. The thing should come like waves, like an electric shock in your mind. Like answer should come. And that will come only for your revision. If you keep on revising, the thing is going to come. Otherwise, it is not going to come. Okay, so that's why my notes will be very handy for you, aspirant. Before a 1 month examination, you will realize just go with the notes, go with the synopsis, and go with the notes you have prepared and last 5 years paper. At that time, you cannot read your full pulse or full Gauri Shankar. Nobody can read. And even if you try, you may land up in troubling yourself. Okay, you may feel depressed, and that should not happen. That's why the revision should be proper experience. Okay. So now some students are asking me, Dr. Hima Sai Reddy, you are asking me how to prepare the own notes. Very simple experience. When you are reading MCQs, if you are finding the explanation behind the MCQ is not proper, what to do? Go back to textbook, standard textbook, see from there what you are missing and add in your pulse or whatever the book you have. This is the best way of making your own notes. You have synopsis. If you are part of my academy, you have my notes, And third thing will come the textbook points. Even if you can't write, no problem, you can underline in the textbook, and during examination you can see. For image-based question, you can focus on those images. Below that images of questions are there. In 2019 paper, around 60 to 65 questions were just come from that below the description written below images. Okay, experience. So in that manner, you can prepare your own notes. It will be around, not more than 200 to 50 pages, which you can just revise before 10 to 15 days for the examination. And that pump up with the confidence. And that should be their experience. Now, thank you, Dr. Karuna. And you are awesome, and you should work hard also. And you are working at MC. So please keep on doing your work hard. Surely you will get the success. Now, hi, Dr. Gulab Shah. You are asking, if you are reading the textbook, how do we know which topic is most important? See, aspirant, nobody can say in this world that from this thing, this topic are very important for your NEET experience. Nobody can say. That examiner can ask anything. If you ask me, if I'm getting a chance, once I got a chance to prepare a paper for the Rajasthan exam. So in period, my favorite topic is the special health child and care needs. So that's my favorite topic. So I'm going to prepare question from that. So there is no such important topic. When you reading Pulse, you are going through, for example, your topic around 200 to 500 MCQs. So from that only we'll know that, yeah, this topic I have to read. Okay, like let's say you are reading odontogenic cyst and tumor. So maximum question are there on the radicular cyst, dentigerous cyst, odontogenic keratocyst, and a few questions are there from the traumatic bone cyst and your simple bone cyst. So 5 topics are there. You are doing that 5 topic properly. Now you see 1 to 2 questions are there, same from unknown cyst which you have not heard, or like which is very rarely asked. Let's say about the nasoalveolar cyst. Then what you have to do? Go back to textbook. Just take that point. So that will be add to your present MCQ and present synopsis available. So how much try we can? Nobody can complete 100%. We can complete 60 to 70%. So how much we are reading MCQs, how much we are reading notes, we can cover through it. So that's the best way to know that this thing is important, this thing is least important. Like I have said many times, last year the question was asked on the camera. Imagine they asked the focal length of taking camera in the patient. So such questions they ask experience. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, you have to refer the textbook. And referring textbook means you don't have to read the full odontogenic keratocyst. I have given one rule of 2 by 10. Minimum you read 2 points, maximum you read 10 points. And then you see how much tensors will be added. That's a beautiful way of study. Okay, aspirants. Now, Dr. Mudid has asked, sir, in last 6 months, what should be our plan of action to go out subjects? Nice. Should we set monthly goals? And also, are 6 months enough for? Yes, aspirant. 6 months are enough for your NEET and AIIMS exam. You have to follow proper timetable, and you have to give the extra bit of time. Second, what plan of action you have to follow? See, I used to give my student one assessment form. Now I have prepared one video that how to prepare in 6 months. You can go and watch. So you have to divide the subject in 3 to 4 categories, like long clinical subject, short clinical subject, and basic subject and interrelated subject. So long clinical subject are your final year subject. Short clinical subject will come like your DADH, oral radiology, shorter subject. Basic subject, your first, second year subject will come. And interrelated subject will come PPM, that is physiology, pharmacology, medicine. In my academy, I always teach these 3 subjects together, so experience can understand. So like that, you have to divide your subjects in 4 sections. Long clinical subject, you can give around 7 to 8 days. Short subject, you can give around 3 to 4 days. Basic subject, you can give around 4 to 5 days. And interrelated subject, every day you have to study 2 to 3 hours. Like that, you have to plan. This is the way of dividing the subjects. Now let's say you have take the endodontics. Now endodontics, how many days you can give? Let's say you're given 7 days. Okay. How many topics are there? Let's say 20 topics are there. Now divide that 20 topics in 5 days. So every day you have to do 4 topics. Keep 2 days for the revision. I'm sorry. So in this way you can divide the things. Now how to divide the day? 2 to 3 hours, go with the synopsis or the notes. 2 hours, read the MCQs, and 2 hours, whatever the mistakes you are doing in the MCQ, refer in the textbook. So this is the manner you can divide your days You divide your subjects, you can divide your time. Fine, I hope it is clear in your mind how to divide the things. So for that, in my academy, I provide my student assessment form. So aspirant, those assessment form are for your betterment. You able to understand that yes, we are doing properly or not. Like for example, if I'm giving this last one, we have done the general pathology. So you have to give 5 days for general pathology. Now let's say you are not able to complete in 5 days. No problem, experience. How much you complete, leave and go to another subject. Now you're going to another subject like dental anatomy and dental histology. They are very small subject, even 3 to 4 days. So at that time you will have the extra days, buffer days will be there. So in that you can complete the remaining subject. So in this way, the assessment form will play a key role in your success. Okay, and that's why aspirants, in a month I'm not giving bigger subjects. So this one, for example, for batch 2, we have done the DADH, oral radiology, general pathology, and pedo. So pedo is a bigger subject, other 3 are the smaller subject. So smaller subject you have to give less time. So what if the days will be left, you can revise or you can complete the backlog of the last one. So in this way you have to divide yourself, and that will be key factor in your preparation. Okay, welcome Hima Sai Reddy. So aspirants, I hope you are enjoying this session, you are able to understand. Let's clear your mind, don't have the clutter inside your mind. So now there is one saying, whether it is good to being effective or being efficient. मतलब effective होना ज़्यादा अच्छा या efficient होना ज़्यादा अच्छा. For your NEET exam experience, you have to be effective. Effective means what? You have to cover all your 21 subjects. Not let's say 100%, at least 60% you can cover. Now being efficient means what? एक ही subject के पीछे पूरा 1 महीना दे दिया, पूरा you have gone for extensive study in that subject. It's of no use, because every subject has equal weightage of 14 to 15 marks and all are important. So your aim should be there while you're preparing for 6 months, that you have to being effective. You don't have to being efficient. And in this preparation phase, my dear aspirants, you have to being effective only. I will take you in the learning and revision phase to be the efficient, to be in the top 300. That is my promise to you. So in this preparation phase, try to be effective. Don't try to be, efficient. I will take you to the stage of efficient. Aspirants, in this preparation phase, my aim is to give the proper direction. When you come in the proper direction at the end of preparation phase, when we complete all 21 subjects, when we enter the learning revision phase, I will support you. I will anchor you. Go how much you want to go. Because once you have been proper direction, how much far or how much fast you go, it will be for your success only. Okay, so right now you're in the direction stage. After September, you will come in the supporting phase. And if you study properly, if you come properly in the supporting phase, the exam will be cake off for you. Let's say it's on 2021 December, it will be a cake off for your students. Fine, aspirants. So let's go for another question online. I'm not seeing any question, so you can ask me. No problem, aspirants. Now, we all dream. This is a small thing I want to share. We always dream of doing something, but we need to turn the dreams into reality. We prepare strategy, but we have to act on those strategy. Then and only the dream will become reality. Sometimes we give excuses, yeah, मेरे पास ये नहीं, मेरे पास वो नहीं. I also used to give. But remember, at least out of 10, you are giving 2 to 3 excuses. 7th thing, you should execute it. You have to work over it. Okay, so execution is very important rather than planning. Even if your plan is not foolproof, execution is good, no worry, you can go to it. Okay, and experience, we providing everything to you. I'm providing timetable to you, I'm providing notes to you, I'm providing assessment form to you. So you have to do the execution. If you can add your masala, that will be additional benefit to you. Okay, experience, so let's go to another question. Experience, why can't all students succeed? Everybody prepare. All my students, they used to prepare. Okay. The thing is that aspirants, if you are preparing not in proper direction, you cannot get succeed. Even though some people are telling they will not change themselves. They will get fear that okay, मैं pulse पढ़ा, मैं textbook पढ़ने जाऊँ, कुछ problem होगा. no problem will occur. Yeah, initially 10 to 15 days you will have the problem, but after that you will get the success. Okay, the one reason for the biggest reason for not all students are getting in top 300 is this only, that they are not changing their strategy when they realize they are in the wrong path. So the aspirants, please go through it. Yes, Dr. Nikhil, you are asking me learning fees means what you are teaching in this phase. Yes, aspirants, you see aspirant. One more thing to my students I am telling, I have send you all things clearly, like I have sent you mail schedule of exams, lectures, everything. In that everything has been written by me. So aspirant, yes, this is the learning phase we are going through it. Till September, we will have the learning phase in which I am going to cover all 21 subjects. After that, you will have the revision, this is the preparation phase till September. After that, in learning phase and revision phase will be there from October to December. In learning phase and revision phase, what I will do, I will combine this reliability study cons Endo together. So those topics which I have not covered in this phase, or some high level topic, or which when I am reading the new editions, if I come through any topic, I am going to teach you. I'm going to explain the last 5 years paper, last 10 years papers. So all this we are going to do in that 2 phases. Okay, so if you are very good in this one phase, automatically that 2 phase will be shine out. And Dr. Nikhil, you are also going in fantastic manner. Just try to increase your pace in this preparation phase. Automatically the learning and revision phase will be fruitful for you. Okay, aspirants. Now aspirants, and yes, one more thing, you can follow us on the Instagram, also in the Facebook. I will share you the link, because every day our team used to post MCQ on that. So even if you are not part of my academy, if you are part of the Instagram, Facebook, you can learning 400 500 MCQ in a year with 100 to 200 concepts. So there will be addition here, you can follow us there. Now one student have asked me the government jobs after doing MDS in government college. That's completely different thing, aspirants. If you are doing MDS in government college, it is not that you will get the government job. For government job, you have to give the specific government exam. The class 1 and class 2 exam will come from the concerned state. Like in February in Gujarat, we have GPSC exam. So like that, nowadays it's coming in the Rajasthan also. Hyderabad, some exams are coming from the government. So for that, they may take the exam, or they have some merit from your percentage and all that. So there is no relationship between the government, MDS, and government job. So aspirants, I'm waiting for any other questions. You can tell me. So this is my last question of the things student have asked me. If you don't have question, we'll wrap up soon. Now some students are asking me, sir, why don't you take daily discussion? So aspirants, for example, last week we have dealt with the, let's say, oral radiology for the batch 3 or any subject in manner. So what I have done, I have taken your one lecture of 3 to 4 hours. Then I provide you YouTube Premier links, like that we have done. In between, I have given you the practice questions. Okay, and then you are given the exam. So aspirants, one thing remember, that I don't like for 7 days, I don't like that for 7 days only I give you something everything. You will not get your own time to assess yourself. For example, today I am teaching half an hour, tomorrow I am teaching half an hour. In that way, I am teaching 3 hours in a week. What will happen? Aspirants, every day will be intense, that today my lecture is there, I have to study this, I have to study that. You will be confused, and you will not get your own time to think and to plan. And because of that, the students sometimes, okay, abhi mujhe lecture attend nahi kara, they will get saturated with the things. Okay, aspirant. So that's what I do. I take the lecture of 3 to 4 hours, or in a part 1.5 hour I am take lecture. Then I'm providing the practice question and then the exam. So out of week, I will be engaging with you for 3 days, and other 2 to 3 days I'm giving you for your own time, for your own self, which you can think and write out. You can come back to me. Okay, aspirants. Then one question is there from the Renu. Hi Renu. Is Army Dental Corps? Yes, aspirant. For Army Dental Corps, 2 days back only the rules and regulation have come. NEET is compulsory, and in that also the NEET qualification is mandatory. So what they will do, for example, 100 people have enrolled, they will check their NEET marks, they will prepare the merit. After preparation of the merit, they will take the interview. And in this manner, your Army Dental Corps selection will be there. Okay friends, so I hope you all have been benefited with the lecture. We have talked about almost every possible thing which student have asked me. I have addressed to all of you. This video will be again on the YouTube in the timeline manner, like from this minute I did this question, so that will be edited within 24 hours and we will get back to you. You can check out my playlist, NEET MDS preparation tips. A lot of tips I provide, around 15 to 17 videos are there. Overall, we prepare around 90 videos, so you can all go through. And please experience whenever you are watching any video. I'm not saying that watch my full video, but don't try to skip the videos. Like for you are watching some web series, you don't skip, because we skip, we don't understand. So you have to go, part by part. Recently, a small thing happened. One of my students, I watched my trauma video, and he is sending me, sir, here talk about aversion to do neuroimplantation. Here directly jump on 5th minute where I talk about aversion of primarity, where you don't require any reimplantation. So that thing can happen. That something happens as experience. So try to go in a proper manner with the videos. And the beauty of my video is also that it's not necessary that you need to see. Also, you can plug in your headset and you can just hear what I'm telling. So that can save your time. So experience, that was all. We are starting with one more batch on the request of the students from the August to December. We'll keep this. We'll post the schedule, everything shortly. Any doubt you can have, you can check the description box and message me. Fine experience. So any question, we'll wait for 3 to 5 minutes more and then we'll wrap up the session. Any small doubt, even the smallest doubt, you can ask me. I want you all should be free while you're studying. Okay. So let's wait for 3 to 5 minutes, then we'll wrap up this session. So any other things, students, you can ask me, no problems. And experience, you have asked me regarding revised cutoff. There is really no news from the ND regarding the revised cutoff. Every year they used to give revised cutoff, but I don't know this time why they have not mentioned. We're hoping that for mop-up round they give revised cutoff. But I want all of you who are hearing me, who are going to give exam, please study in such a good manner that you should not wait for the revised cutoff, and in first round only you all can get the seat. Okay, experience, when you get the seat, I'll feel like again I got the seat, and that much energy it will get you. My dream was to get in the AIIMS, but unfortunately I was not there. And I hope that the students you are hearing me, if you people get in AIIMS, that will complete my dream. So please, experience, study hard. Any help, I'm there for you. And remember that to do MDS is not so much simple. You have to work hard. You have to give your time. Then and then only it is possible. If you are thinking that bas itna karke ho jayega, nahi hoga. How much sweat and blood you will give, that much you will get output. So input is very necessary. Yeah, Dr. Renu, there is permanent government job is not like that. Wherever in full India you will take the government job, they will keep you for a 2 months that probation period, they will say. After that 2 months, they will confirm your job like that. So there are class 1 and class 2 job will be there. Class 1 job for the MDS and class 2 job for the DDS. And how to prepare for that? See, preparation for all your exams is same. Only the names of exam are different. You are preparing for the AIIMS, you are preparing for the NEET, you are preparing for the government exam, UPSC exam. The dental course is same only. For the they will consider the question from the DCI syllabus only. So course you can take any damn exam. It is always same. Okay, that is your DCI syllabus. Okay, so preparation is same like your NEET. I always tell my student that the government job is temporary things. You cannot rely that government job this month it is going to come only. Sometimes it is to come, sometimes it don't is to come. Okay, so you prepare for the confirm thing like NEET. Yeah, आने वाला है, अच्छा किया तो exam में seat मिलने वाला है. So you're preparing for the NEET. What are the extra exams coming around in it, like your government exams, UPSC exams, JIPMER exams? You can go and you can give. Luck, you can get it. Few of my students in February GPSC government exam have come. So they are preparing for the NEET also and they are giving government exam. Now there are two options. Those who have got good rank, they can take the MDS seat. Those who have got good government marks, they can go for the government. So it's all. But government job is like dicey. It will come, it will not come. Recruitment also confirmation, not every time. Like today they have taken exam, they're recruiting this specific month. It's complete dicey. So rely on the things which is there. Government job, keep it as an option. Yes, Dr. Nikhil, is army that can they see either NEET PG rank or both BDS percentage and NEET rank? Not experience, they will see your NEET marks only. BDS percentage will come whenever there is tie between 4 or 5 students. Then they will see your 4 years curriculum. That happens very rarely. So 50% of your marks will come from your NEET rank and 50% from your all your physical examination. They will take your interview and from that it will take. So the army and the corps is like that. Dr. Laya, other than NEET and AIIMS, you have PGI, you have JIPMER exams, and then government exams are coming. PGI, JIPMER and PGI, what we can say, see, yesterday only JIPMER result have come. Only 2 students got qualified. PGI also 2 to 3 students. AIIMS, let's say max 10 students can get the seat. So in other exam like AIIMS, PGI, JIPMER, very few seats are there. But in NEET, you have the 1,000 seats. So that's a big chunk. But I always tell my student that even the seats are less, like AIIMS, PGI, JIPMER, you should give because you have prepared well, and you may can in that top 3 and 5. Your life will be different there. So Dr. Lai, we are around 4 examination. Along with that, your concerned state exams, like government exams and all that. So 5 exams we can see. So aspirants, any other things you can ask me. We'll wait for 2 more minutes and then we will wrap up the session. New students who are joining, no problem. You can have this session. It will be revised for you. Hi, Dr. Renu. This I talk. I'm again saying, see aspirants. Anybody who you are doing MDS not for a sake of job. Okay, there is no college job. Okay, and even if you get the college job, you are going to get as senior lecturer 25,000-30,000. So you are doing MDS not for the sake of job, but for the upgradation of your skills. Okay, so when you do the MDS, what will happen? You will get one platform. Like for example, I am pediodontist. I will get one platform. I am a specialized pediatric dentist. So my chunk of patient will be different. I am expertise in that field. That is one bigger advantage I have. Second thing, what we'll have now, people, if you are practicing rural area, it is okay. But in urban area, people get to know that this is MDS, this is BDS. New people, new millennials are coming. They Google for children. It is pediodontist. So the upgradation is required. Third thing, aspirants, you do the MDS because previously, the quality of BDS was so good that there was no need of doing MDS. But nowadays, the quality of BDS in few of the colleges is not that much good. That's why MDS is required. And I'm not saying BDS will not become successful. Out of 10, 2 BDS are successful in nowadays, but 8 have to struggle. But after doing MDS, I'm not saying 10 out of 10 will get successful. Out of 10, 6 to 7 will get successful. So the probability of getting success in MDS is important. When you do MDS, even if you not open the clinic, you will get consultation around your 10 clinics. So after opening MDS, you have consultation where you can earn the money. Immediately you will not get consultation. You will get consultation after 3 to 6 months, and you will get consultation if your work is good. Second experience, if you open the clinic, you have the 2 sources of income, your consultation and your clinic. So that is 2 addition factor after doing MDS. If you do the BDS, you open the clinic, you have to struggle for 2 to 3 years, you have to do the short courses, and you have 1 source of income, that is your own clinic. But after doing MDS, you have multiple clinics. So I tell my student to do MDS for the sake of upgradation and to level yourself in the society. Because nowadays competition is so much, and don't think about today's, think about what will happen after 5 years. So that will be helpful to you. And even let's forget if you are not doing, AIIMS, and let's forget if you are not opening clinic, you're not doing consultation. The chains of clinics that come, they're hiring MDS only now. That is also one thing. Dr. Ahuja is asking from where to get the previous year AIIMS, PGI, JIPMER papers. Aspirants, you can join our academy. We have all the papers available. Second thing, my book is also coming in that I am going to upload this paper. Right now, if you want the paper, you can get either from my academy, you can join that. Or second, you can buy the books available in the market, like your Neeraj Udavan is there, target papers are there and all that. But take care, there are few mistakes in the answer. So while referring the answers, have textbook with yourself. So aspirants, I hope all are clear with the things. Any doubt you are there, I am there for you always, anytime. You want to call me, message me anytime, I will answer you. Sometimes it happens that if I am in busy doing surgery on my patient, I may not reply instantly, but I'll always try to get back to you via any platform, via Instagram, via Facebook, via WhatsApp, via my website. Also, you can go there. Also, chat box 24 is available. My staff is there. Definitely, they are going to serve you. Okay, experience. Just we'll wait for 2 minutes more. Any doubts you can ask me. And any other help, my information is there in the description box. Number is there, website is there. You can reach me out. And I'm very happy that you all people came. And it was very good interaction today. And thank you all again for coming. And please, aspirants, study. Don't think so much and don't compare yourself with the others. 6 months are there. Count every day. As I told in the beginning of the lecture, go with the flow of today. Tomorrow automatically you are going to swim like MD. That's why we focus on sail to MDS. Just 1 minute left, experience, and my bell will ring and I will stop the live streaming. Any other thing you can ask, my dear students. Please remember, if you are dividing your 180 days, if those are not part of my academy, I'm telling you, 60% go for the basic preparation and 40% for your revision. Please keep in mind this thing. Thank you, Dr. Jayashree. Please, aspirants, I want all of you should study hard. You all should get in first round, and you should message me, sir, I got first round this seat. That's the biggest happiness for me. And yeah, new students, those who are asking me, see, aspirants, we have kept fee very much less. We are the only academy in the India providing the EMI options, so you can pay the fee as per EMI. If any mistake, if any problem is there with you, you can tell me. We can do something, not like that. We are not that much rigid for the fees, okay, but tell us frankly whatever you have. Because we believe in providing the quality matter to the student, quality questions, quality answers, and quality things. Okay, aspirants, so I am going off with the live stream, signing off. Thank you all, my dear students. Please take care, work hard. Any doubt, Dr. Mal is always with you. Sail to MDS Academy is with you. You can reach me out. Thank you all.